The Erie County Holding Center in downtown Buffalo is once again at the center of controversy following another inmate suicide.
The inmate's family believes it could have been prevented. News 4's Al Waters brings us the latest on this tonight. Al.
Don and Jackie, there are signs Rakim Scriven's death could have been prevented. Officials at the Erie County Holding Center say Scrivens discussed jail hangings with another inmate who never passed that information on to authorities. And sources indicate the teenager was often in the custody of child welfare officials to protect him from himself.
They said they had him on suicide watch. You had him on suicide watch, then how did he commit suicide?
Heartbroken parents with so many questions about how their son, 18-year-old Rakim Scriven, died at the Erie County Holding Center. Scriven had been in custody since August 19th and was found hanging by a bed sheet Sunday morning. Undersheriff Mark Whipperman now says Scriven did discuss suicide earlier with another inmate, including these two questions.
How often do the deputies do checks on night shift? And two, how do people hang themselves from the cell bars?
Whipperman says the inmate later asked Rakim if he planned to hurt himself, and he said no.
My son's talked about it, but he's got a lot of mouth, and he just talks and says he's going to do something for attention, but he's never tried to hurt himself.
But family members conceded Rakim did have a troubled past, including stints with Gateway Longview. Sources in law enforcement tell us Rakim Scriven had a troubled childhood and often ended up here at Gateway Longview. But once the teenager turned 18, he could leave at any time, and a spokesperson told us that's exactly what he did, despite strong recommendations from officials here that he stay. Undersheriff Whipperman would not speculate if authorities were aware of Rakim's troubled past, although he had been under a suicide watch until the day before he hanged himself.
The procedures that we have in place that were negotiated with the Department of Justice, 18 months ago, were followed.
County officials plan to meet to discuss how inmate safety at the holding center might be improved, especially for those with mental health issues. Medical examiners have delayed Rakim Scriven's autopsy until tomorrow, so his organs can be donated to help save other lives. Al Waters, News 4 at 5.